Hello, I'm Reese, and I'm here with the team behind Oh Hi. Do you guys mind introducing yourselves?
I'm Logan Lerman.
I'm Molly Gordon.
I'm Sophie Brooks.
I'm Geraldine Viswanathan.
I'm John Reynolds.
Sweet. Okay, I want to start with you. I want to ask how this project came about and how you assembled the cast.
Well, the first cast member was quite easy because we developed the story together.
Mm-hmm.
So it started in 2020, the midst of COVID, a very dark, confusing time. And this movie, in a lot of ways, felt like a life raft of something to, like, give me purpose and hope when everything felt really confusing, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate to during that time. And Molly and I developed the story together, and it was the first time I was writing with an actor in mind, which was really exciting. And Molly has a multitude of talents, and we've been friends for 10 years, so I kind of knew all of her talents, even the ones that were secret, and it was really exciting to get to write into all of her strengths with the constraints. The movie was conceived to shoot during COVID. It then took 4.5 years to shoot. But
Lovely, yeah, as it does.
It was conceived to have limited locations and limited actors, so it was all about kind of figuring out how to make the most creative, fun version of a story with those constraints. And then John was the second person we cast. I wrote the role of Kenny for him, and we met in 2020, and he has been with us since then. Geraldine and Molly have been friends for many years and was the clear first choice for Max, and we were so thrilled. And Logan was the last person we cast, actually. He came onto the project at the beginning of 2024. We sent his agent the script, and he read it and liked it. And then Molly and I met him in January, and we all hit it off, and it was... Logan's such an incredible actor and also so naturally likable, and it was really important for the role of Isaac that whoever was playing that role had a natural likability.
An innate likability that once they're on the screen, we already know, okay, I like this person.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah. Molly, for you, you took that compliment very well, yeah. Molly, for you, I was curious what it's like, because you direct, produce, act, everything, what it was like collaborating to come up with the story and to, like, have it take course over 5 years to get it into production and then into Sundance.
I mean, I feel so lucky to be here. I love this festival so much. Taking theater camp here was like the best experience of my life.
It was a great movie to watch here. I watched it here. The kids came on stage. Wonderful. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, people always say if you don't want to collaborate, then you shouldn't work in film. And I just love to be involved in things in so many different ways. And I love collaborating with my friends. And Sophie is such an incredible friend and important person in my life, but she's also a guiding light in kind of keeping the faith and keeping the hope of being a kind of hopeless romantic in this fucked up dating world. And we really bonded over being like, let's stay strong, even though men are shutting me away. And we developing the story was so much fun and really healing. And yeah, getting to watch Sophie soar and be involved on a producerial level in a bigger way, because we didn't make this with a studio or anything, so it was like really scrappy and
a truly independent film.
It's a true independent film, and to show that it can still happen, like people, should make movies. No matter the cost, I feel like my favorite experiences have been the smaller ones. Like Shiva Baby was made for $200,000. Like, you can do it. I think that I don't want to believe that there's not a market for those new, unique voices and stuff.
Gotcha. That's a lovely answer. For our other cast members, I was curious what attracted you to this specific story.
I'll start.
Yeah, please.
No, please don't.
I will, and I'll be the loudest. Well, Sophie wrote the part for me, and what attracted me to it was, honestly, I like Sophie, and I like the script, and I think when it was first sent to me, I was maybe still doing Search Party, and on that show, I sort of spent 5 years being the character that didn't want to do what the rest of the group was doing, and this felt like the opposite of that, where I was part of the fun and wanted it to help in any way possible. So I was attracted to that, and just to have fun and be funny with these people, and I did it.
Great.
Well, it was an easy yes for me. As Molly's friend, I just, was like obsessed with the script the moment I read it. I thought it was so refreshing and funny, and just love the portrait of female friendship too. Like, I think it just felt really real to me, and we got to like do our witchy shit, and yeah, it was just easy.
This was a fantastic script, and it's something I really wanted to see. I think that was, a major thing for me at this point in my life. I was like, I want to do something I really want to watch.
I actually want to watch. Yeah.
Really want to watch. And it was a character that was different for me. Something I haven't explored before, tonally, and just everything about him as a character person. And just it was great.
Gotcha. And then the last thing I'll end with, which I hinted at the beginning, is because we're at Audible, I wanted to know if there's anything that you're reading, any audiobooks you're listening to, podcasts, or anything that you want to recommend to people.
Yeah, podcasts, I always listen to Conan. I just love Conan. I know that he's at the festival right now,
Unbelievable in the film
Yeah,
that
and
I saw
you
yesterday.
saw it?
He's unbelievable.
Okay, I'm just a big Conan O'Brien fan. I love it. I love his podcast. Books, I'm just, in terms of, this being a film festival and talking about movies, making movies.
Sidney Lumet?
Yeah, is just the best book I've read on filmmaking. And then what was the last one again? Was it music?
I like those two answers.
Okay, that's
I'm
cool.
happy with that,
Let's pass it on.
Yeah, if you guys have one each.
I just downloaded On All Fours, the Miranda July book.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's been recommended to me so much, so I'm gonna take that recommendation and listen to it.
What speed?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just curious.
But yeah, I just want to shout out Conan again. He was so good.
I'm going to do 2 podcasts.
Perfect.
I love Esther Perel, and she really healed me from my heartbreak and gave me a lot of perspective and was very educational about relationships. And I also love this podcast called This Jungian Life, which is about Jungian theory. And check it out, guys. Pretty good. About dreams, too.
I'm going to plug a book that Molly gave to me, actually. Betty Gilpin, All the Women in My Brain. That rocked my world. That's like my favorite book last year. And also the Jeanette McCurdy book is really fun.
The audiobook of that is really good too.
Yeah. I'm glad my mom died. That's what it's called. Yeah. That was amazing to listen to as well.
I listen to a lot of audiobooks while I run, and my favorite one to do that. Yeah, I'm a runner.
We can
run
tell you.
about 3 miles when it's warm. But I loved listening to Easy Riders, Raging Bulls. Was a good book to listen to. And then podcasts. There's a screenwriting podcast I like called Script Apart. And sometimes he'll interview writers who wrote like the first draft of like Point Break.
Oh, cool.
And then you are hearing from people that it's like, well, I've never heard from, this writer before. So it's fun to hear like the inception of the idea and stuff like that. So I like that one.
Gotcha. Thank you guys so much. And congrats on the movie.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah.